We just had them react to that Nikkei report saying that they are set to be divided into 3 companies. Toshiba coming out and saying that splitting is one potential strategic option. Atul, where do you see Toshiba going from here, and what would be a good strategy for them?
Yeah, that's very interesting because we only had heard up till now the media reports from Nikkei coming out, which suggested the split 3-way. This is more of a event play, Toshiba. So we have a buy on SoftBank. We also do have a buy on Toshiba. More for an event play because we do believe this company would be privatized and a lot of restructuring that it needs can easily happen outside the public domain. Now, if they were to go down this path, and this is, as they say, this is one of the options, this would make it easier for them to keep businesses that are considered as national security and others separately. And once that separation is there, then it'll be a lot easier to privatize and sell assets to investors, whether they are foreign investors or institutional investors. That'll be a lot easier. Currently, they have quite a few businesses which can be categorized as of national importance, and therefore it's difficult. So this 3-way split is good, but if it were to happen. But that being said, that would actually benefit a majority of companies in Japan. Most of them seem to be doing a lot of things. So if they were to do these kind of splits, this tends to work very well to unlock corporate value.
Will this be enough to really appease activist shareholders? We know that they were getting a lot of pressure from Ifissimo.
Yeah, they have multiple activist shareholders on the roll. Elliott also joined recently. They are looking to see because most of these investors have invested around prices below 3,000 yen. The stock at close to 5,000 yen, they're already in the money. And any further upside from here would be good for them. So privatization is the main thing, in our view, that unlocks further value from where we sit. Just this alone may not be that easy. Plus, the company does not have a midterm plan yet. They're also in the process of changing the entire management. So this is likely to come out within the next week when they announce results. So a lot more activity on that front. But for the timing, this could just be enough. If they were to announce a split, this could be enough for the activist shareholders because this is, again, moving in the right direction.
The company's growth, other than the structural issues and of course just the terrible views that it's had, also facing some challenges, right? Particularly when it comes to the expansion of digital. How much competition is there when it just comes to the business side of things for Toshiba?
That's a very complex question. They have about a couple of dozen businesses, including nuclear energy, coal energy, building materials, elevators, air conditioners, not home appliances, they're sold. They do have quite a few businesses in which the competitive landscape is different. What we noticed is most of their businesses within Japan, they seem to have less competitive pressure. Anything that they're operating overseas, most of the businesses, they do have very intense competition. So when we did the analysis, we actually laid out a case for them to exit most of the businesses. In general, 80% businesses they needed to exit, in our view. Most of them were overseas businesses. So if they were to do that, they could salvage value, they could secure returns, cash returns for those businesses, and then redeploy some of that, partly in share buybacks and partly in consolidating their position in Japan, where there could be number 2, number 3. So to consolidate and gain market share profitably would be the key from here onwards.